Hey guys, what's going on? I'm on the creative bar set just now. Pretty cool. It's just because I tried to film this video earlier and it didn't work because the file got corrupted in my camera, which sucked. But I'm gathering that you guys, or some of you guys, will have picked up your GCSEs last week. That is pretty cool. How does everyone feel? I mean, I'm on creative bar now, so I feel a bit different, as in I don't feel like I should be doing jump cuts. So some of you guys will have actually picked up your GCSE results, and I just wanted to say, like, literally a really quick video of appreciation to you guys, and also I want to encourage some of you other guys and everyone who's just taken their GCSE exams. For me, I never got any GCSEs. Literally, I didn't get anything, and that was one, because I probably didn't try hard enough, and two, a lot of people told me that I probably won't do well on my exams just because of the way I was, so I sort of gave up on myself and I didn't bother revising or like pushing myself in lessons. Now you see, I'm not slating exams, but what I am doing is I'm slating the idea that everyone has to take exams for most subjects. This whole concept of GCSEs may seem like a really easy way of valuing or working out the IQ or the education or how smart someone is. I think it's not right that every student for every subject has to take a GCSE. The way exams work are based mainly on memory and theory. They're not based on practicality, so it's not really functional in day-to-day life. I don't know if anyone else had this problem, but when I was in school, I would always ask the teacher in maths, who was a cool teacher by the way, "Sir, when are we going to use this Pythagoras theorem anywhere but school? I'm not going to use it outside. What's the point?" And he would say, "Yes, you will." I'm 21 now, and I can honestly say I've never used it. I've never had to use it. And I'm a businessman. Technically, I'm a sole trader and I've never used it. Maybe someone who does maths at A level or whatever might use it, or university, or does mathematics somewhere in a financial job. Maybe. Not me. Now you see, learning things like that is good. I think people should learn that. But what's the point of actually going ahead and doing an exam for it? As in, for maths, I failed my maths GCSE. I got a D. I got a few marks off a C. Now, if you're American, a GCSE is basically the group of exams that you take at the end of your school life. So the grades you get are anywhere from A star, which is the best grade, to a U. And you want between an A star and a C. You don't want anything below there, apparently, because apparently a lot of colleges ask you to have 5 GCSEs or more from the grades C to A. So 5 grades at GCSE for C. You have to have 5 C's at GCSE. That's what I'm trying to say. The problem with this is that a lot of people won't get them because a lot of people probably aren't suited to GCSE exams. They're probably not exam people. And I would say that I fall in this category of exam people. I'm not an exam person. I don't enjoy exams. Who enjoys exams? I don't get it. And there's another thing. There's always that one person in school who never revises or does any work and then passes with flying colours. He's always got like a B or an A, and they're just like at the end of school, "Yeah, well, I didn't do anything." And there's like some genuine people, not like me, as in I didn't really try and I failed, but there's some genuine people who actually go and do the revision, do the work, and they try their best, but yet they fail their exams as well, or they don't get as good grades. This system is flawed. It's nothing to do with the education. It's the way that people interpret exams. You know, and I went to a college after school and did business studies in college, and the thing is, that was the only course ever that's taught me something academically. That means that I had to do coursework in this. There was no exams. It wasn't exam based. It was coursework based. So you were getting your qualification through the year. The way that they worked out how well you're doing was how much you understood and could put into practice. So you'd write reports on things that you could put into practice. That is the way that it should be done. So during the year, they would teach you like a module, and you'd be writing notes and you'd do all these things, and the teacher would make it really easy for you to understand. If you didn't understand it, you put your hand up and the teacher would come and actually speak to you like a human being, an adult. And then you would sit down at your computer and they'll tell you to write it all out. And if you had any questions or didn't understand something, you'd put your hand up. But when you're writing it all out, you had to like do your own analogies and stuff. And I found that amazing because that means I learned from that. That's the way that I learn. And I passed that course with a merit, and you had to pass merit or distinction or fail. That's what you had. I had a merit, which is like one off the best one. So I did pretty good. Now you see the difference between that is 1, there's no anxiety in that. 2, you're learning better. 3, there's no depressiveness in that. The problem with GCSEs is that you're going into an exam hall and that one exam will literally define everything you've learned. If you had a bad day, that's not a good thing. you're going to have a bad result. And don't get me started on the English marking exam. I'm not slating teachers here. What I'm slating is the exam system, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are like me, who don't do exams very well, but they're still, they're not stupid, but they don't do exams very well. They're more practical people. I'm not a hands-on person, but what I am is I'm a systematic person. I like systems. I know what I'm doing. And the last piece of information or wisdom I can give you is your exam does not define you. Simple. Your exam isn't who you are. You are not written on a piece of paper. Your worth is not written on a piece of paper. Don't let fear-mongering people tell you that if you don't get good grades, then you will not have a good life. That is a load of crap. That's not true. Yes, sometimes my dad's a doctor, right? He needed all these qualifications. Yeah, that's how you get to be a doctor, qualifications. But you also need practical training. What I'm saying is, don't worry, you're not defined by your paper. You're not what your paper says. If you got an F or whatever, doesn't matter. If anyone's on here who's going to comment that if you don't get good GCSE grades because you don't revise and all that, then one, yes, that's true. For some people, that is true. They don't revise and they have to bear the consequence of that. But I don't want people being judgmental on here or on any other platform that I'm on, saying that if you don't get good GCSEs or exams in whatever country you're from, then you're stupid. No, that's probably because, unfortunately, a lot of people aren't very good at memorizing answers or theories. Anyway, I just thought I'd leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching, and just remember, exams don't define you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Creative Bar. See you in a bit.